Glasnow, just back on the mound today.
You're right there.
All right, well, you've got Tyler Glasnow on the mound today. Just considering him coming home after dealing with kind of just the back soreness, having some imaging, we know he's in the clear, but do you kind of have to manage him a little bit differently in this outing today, or is that something of the past now moving forward?
You know what? I'm obviously, I think it's something of the past. In the past, I'm happy he alerted us. He says he feels great, and so I'm going to go off that, and we'll reassess, but we'll keep an eye on him. But I'm hopeful that it's a regular outing for Tyler, and good to have him back in the rotation.
Muncy back. Just what is this going to do to the group with his return?
Obviously, it's a big boost. We've been waiting for this one for a long time, not to add any pressure to Max, but just kind of having his presence in the lineup, just taking a quality at bat. Obviously adds length to our lineup, another left-handed hitter who can just do some things and, just provide some slug, some on base, ability to get a hit, and just, again, lengthens our lineup and really good ad.
Where are you in terms of health at catcher?
Health at catcher, so we just sent Chucky Robinson out by way of option, and so we have 2 catchers active. Will is available for anything tonight. My hope is that he's in the lineup tomorrow. And then, Dalton is moving around much better today. So, hopefully, when his time is up on the 10 days, he'll be available.
What does managing, Will's hand kind of look like going forward? Will he potentially need some more time off?
I don't know quite yet. I think that one thing we are doing is that he could have potentially played tonight, started, but to give him an extra day, kind of looking at this series and saying he's going to play 2 of 3. So if it's going to be a 2 of 3, then let's give him an extra day. And then we have an off day on Thursday. So hopefully, being able to go back to back, I don't think that'll be a problem. And then with the off day Thursday, we should be able to kind of put this behind us is kind of the thought.
Tyler's visit with the doctor, did they identify anything, or is it just a stiff backing that you think was a one-time thing that he's passed?
Yeah, you know what? There was nothing that of significance, so that was a good thing. And I think we just wanted to, be safe, and I'm sure Tyler wanted to be safe, and so fortunately we're in the clear.
Is the plan still for Vessia to be active today?
So Alex is not going to be active today. We'll see probably most likely tomorrow.
And for Tommy, go ahead.
How are you going to line up the rotation for the rest of this week?
Gosh, I don't think there's anything that's changed. I think that, my thought, and I haven't really thought about tomorrow, to be quite honest with you, Jack. I think that we're going to be pushing everyone back. Obviously, Tyler being inserted today. I don't think there's any change outside of the original rotation.
That way, so Connie will go in San Francisco next?
Correct.
Is Tommy
Or beyond. Or beyond. We haven't figured out when Shohei's going to pitch yet.
Is Tommy still scheduled to, or expected to return to the series as well?
So Tommy is flying back, I think, as we speak, and he'll be in town. And so the thought is he'll probably be active Wednesday.
Is there any news about Joe Kelly?
No, I haven't heard anything about Joe. I'm sure he's, trying to get ready, but I haven't heard as far as in relation to us.
Anything new with Brock or Brusdar?
Nothing with Brusdar on my radar. Brock is going to throw a pen here in the next day or 2, and then the thought is he's going to face some hitters and then go out for a quick rehab to get back with us. So, we're getting up against the calendar right now. So he's in a good spot, though.
With Brusdar, do you kind of just have to operate under the assumption that he's not coming back, at least in the regular season?
I think that's fair. And the thing with Brusdar is I think the last couple years, he's missed significant time, but then when he's ready, he has the ability to kind of not let the postseason phase him. So I do think that kind of working under the mindset of not having him is kind of where we're at. And if we can get him and he's right, that'll be great. And so I wouldn't be surprised though with that guy.
So is he still in Arizona?
He's still in Arizona, yeah.
You mentioned lengthening the lineup with Max. How nice is it to be able to slide Andy into the 8th hole like that?
Yeah, it is. And I think that certainly the last, 30 days, the way Andy's been swinging and kind of scuffling and to kind of let the game come to him a little bit, I think is a better spot for him. And I think that's just, it's good. And also, even right now, just to give Teo a different look, I think is very helpful. And, hopefully that the off day for those two guys will kind of re-energize them for tonight.
Doc, is one win enough distance to put Saturday's implosion in the past and to forget about that? And what's the confidence level now with the bullpen?
Yes is the answer. I think the win yesterday, getting here back home, huge. The other games, the road trip, certainly in the rearview mirror. It's one of those things that I can only have confidence in them, but most importantly, they got to have confidence in themselves. And I think that, when I'm seeing convicted throws, attack, the way Robleski was attacking, Dreyer attacking, for our young players, that's what I want to see from all of our guys. And so they've got to kind of have that, within themselves. But I still believe in those guys, and we're going to need them. These are our guys.
How valuable has Jack Dry been this season for you guys?
Jack's been great. It's hard to quantify baseball aptitude or heartbeat, but because of his kind of intelligence, his calmness, he's been able to kind of handle whatever role, whatever leverage. He takes the information, understands what he's trying to do every time he's on the mound, and that's shown itself. And so he's unflappable, been very valuable for our ball club and the pen.
These next couple weeks, are you kind of like searching for who you can trust in the late innings, and does that open up some competition for some of those spots?
Yes, I am. I think that when you get, and this is our pennant race right now. It started early, and we got to win every game, and so it's about, for me, trusting the guys, and you do that by performing and going after guys and not pitching too careful, and so I'm going to go with the guys that I trust. And so, they're all talented in their own rights, but you're going to go with the guys you trust. And so this is a great audition opportunity for each of them.
Dave, does your mindset change in September?
It kind of is year to year. It's a lot different than a couple years ago. I mean, so this is a different mindset that I haven't had in a while, I don't think, but maybe 21, right? So it changes from year to year. Thanks, guys.